Alright. This is a complete disaster. Every time that I keep wanting to do a podcast, I get interrupted. You know what? I was going to have a lament about how challenging it actually is to build the Reciprocity Project when you don't have a lot of support. You know, either sort of locally or, more globally in academia. And you know what? I'm going to say nuts to this. I'm just going to say, I want to give you some encouragement instead. Instead of focusing on myself and saying, woe is me, this is hard to do, and focusing on that, I need to pick me up and say, just get after it. Screw the rest of the world. They're never going to believe in you anyways, no matter what you're doing. So just go do good things, right? Like, it doesn't matter what you're working on. And I want to talk about that. So if you don't know me, I am Professor Dave Massac. I'm an Associate Professor of Innovation Strategy and Entrepreneurship. And I created this whole Reciprocity Project to give back as much as I possibly can. There's so many people that help me out that I wanted to pay the favor for to help you out. So I'm building this platform to help you do work better. That's ultimately, that's all it is. I want to make my work better. So I want to make your work better. So I'm building this platform to anything that I think is a friction, that is troublesome. I want to build that into the platform. So it's kind of the social thing where you're getting machines and people, community to come together to actually make work better across the board. And there's a lot of work that we do that is writing. So I'm focusing on that right now. But if there's something else that that would aid in that is pretty typical, I'm going to add that. And just focus on making work better with the power of community and machines. So, initially, I thought I'd build this thing up. And I thought it would be easy to do this, but I realized that, there's not a lot of support for doing anything like this, right? And so I just want you to know, when you're doing anything, doesn't matter what it is, screw the rest of the world and actually do the thing that you want to do and just keep working at it. Like, I gotta realize, and the same as you, screw it, right? Like, it ain't gonna change in the near term. So focus on the long term. I'm not here for the accolades and, recognition in the short term. Like, screw that. Like, that is nonsense. But, am I actually going to do something that is going to change the world and is going to be 30 years out when this actually happens? Yes, I firmly believe that, and I'm going to keep working at that. There's a crap ton that you can do in 30 years. If you dedicate your time to it, you can whittle away and build something that nobody else can actually possibly build because it's your thing. And you could just do that day in and day out. And that's what I plan to do. It's just say, screw the rest of the world. I'm just going to build this thing. And I'm going to keep building it because I think it's important. And it's going to help me out. And hopefully it's going to help you out. And anybody that doesn't want to participate or doesn't think that it's, important enough, I'm not, any sort of highfalutin enough, screw that. Come on. I'm beyond that at this point. I can sit there and lament and say how hard it is and woe is me, but I'm just going to keep working at this. I don't want to deal with any of that nonsense anymore. I'm just going to keep focusing on this and keep working on it day in and day out. The rest of the world can, look at me and say, oh, look at this person. You know what? Screw it. I'm just going to work at it. And I'm not going to worry about the rest of the world. And I'm going to take those steps forward that everybody else is afraid to do. And it's going to turn into something that's pretty amazing. Pretty freaking amazing. And nobody else is going to be proud of it. That's okay. You know what? I'll be the one that's going to be proud of it. And it's going to be the thing that is cool. I'm already damn proud of it. It is pretty damn cool. When you go onto the platform and look at it, it's pretty damn freaking cool. And there's going to be a lot more pretty freaking cool things that are being built into it that nobody else has, is unique and different, and actually is going to make my work and hopefully other people's work better. So, you know what? Just do your thing. Keep working at it and keep pushing it out. You got this. I know you do.